You're in the water. The sun is warm on your skin. The waves are gently rocking you. A perfect day at the beach. But beneath the surface, something ancient and powerful moves with silent grace. Every year, between 7,000 and 8,000 people are reported to be bitten by venomous snakes in the United States. No, wait, scratch that. That's actually the number of snake bites. When it comes to sharks, in the US, we're talking about a very different beast. On average, there are only about 50 to 60 unprovoked shark attacks reported annually in the United States. And here's the crucial point. Fatalities are incredibly rare. In fact, your odds of dying from a shark attack are roughly 1 in 3.7 million. That's far less likely than being struck by lightning or even dying from a bee sting. So why do these creatures still grip us with such primal fear? Because when an attack does happen, it's brutal, it's lightning fast, and it's almost always completely unexpected. It shatters the illusion of safety, transforming paradise into a terrifying struggle for survival. Not all sharks are created equal in terms of danger to humans. Many are harmless, content to patrol the deep. But there are 3 species that you absolutely do not want to encounter up close in the water. These are the big 3, responsible for the majority of unprovoked attacks globally. The great white shark, majestic, powerful, and undeniably apex predators. Found in cooler temperate waters, particularly off the coasts of California, Massachusetts, and the Carolinas. They are responsible for the most fatal attacks, often due to investigatory bites or mistaken identity. Their sheer size and bite force are devastating. The tiger shark, known as the scavenger of the sea, these sharks are less predictable. They inhabit tropical and subtropical waters worldwide, including Hawaii and Florida. They have a notoriously indiscriminate diet, earning them a reputation for biting almost anything. Their patterned skin provides excellent camouflage, making them hard to spot. The bull shark, perhaps the most concerning for beachgoers and river adventurers alike. Bull sharks are unique because they can tolerate both saltwater and freshwater, allowing them to travel far up rivers and into lakes. They are highly territorial, aggressive, and have been found deep inland in major river systems like the Mississippi River, and even in Lake Nicaragua. This makes them a unique threat in areas you might not expect to encounter a shark. The truly unsettling part about the bull shark? They've been documented hundreds of miles inland, in brackish and even entirely freshwater environments. So, if you're swimming in certain rivers or estuaries in coastal states, you need to be aware. Prevention is always the best defense, especially when it comes to sharks. Your goal should be to avoid an encounter entirely. Here are some critical do's and don'ts that can dramatically reduce your risk. 1. Do not swim at dawn or dusk. These are prime hunting times for many shark species. Their vision is optimized for low-light conditions, giving them an advantage over humans. Avoid murky or cloudy water, where visibility is poor, as this can lead to mistaken identity bites. 2. Do not wear shiny jewelry. Flashing jewelry can mimic the scales of fish, which is a primary food source for sharks. Leave your bling on the beach. 3. Do not enter the water if you are bleeding. Sharks can detect even a single drop of blood in millions of gallons of water. This applies to open wounds, cuts, or even menstruation. Stay out of the water if you are bleeding. 4. Avoid areas with fishing activity. If you see people fishing or observe bait fish schools, feeding seabirds, or seals/sea lions, stay clear. These are all signs of potential shark activity. 5. Do not splash excessively. Erratic splashing can mimic the movements of a struggling fish or injured prey, which can attract sharks. Try to swim smoothly and calmly. Instead, do these things. 1. Swim in groups. Sharks are more likely to target isolated individuals. There's safety in numbers. 2. Stick to clear water. Good visibility allows you to spot potential threats and for sharks to identify you as human. 3. Obey lifeguard warnings and shark sightings. Lifeguards are there to keep you safe. If they warn you about conditions or sightings, get out of the water immediately. Respect local alerts. 4. Swim close to shore. The further out you go, the more likely you are to encounter a shark. Stay in waist-deep water or closer. What to do if a shark approaches? This is the moment your heart pounds. You see a shark. Maybe it's circling or slowly moving towards you, assessing its potential prey. This is where your actions can either escalate the situation or potentially deter an attack. Do not panic. I know, easier said than done. But thrashing wildly, screaming, and making erratic movements will only make you look like injured prey, which is exactly what a shark is looking for. Stay calm. Control your breathing. Always face the shark. Never turn your back on it. Sharks often test prey from behind. Maintaining eye contact, if possible, and keeping the shark in your field of vision can signal that you are aware and not easy prey. Slowly back away. Move deliberately and smoothly towards shore or towards your boat. Do not make sudden dashes. If you're in open water, try to minimize your profile. If it gets too close, fight back. This isn't about being aggressive, it's about self-defense. If a shark makes contact or charges, you must hit it. Target the sensitive areas. Aim for the eyes, the gills, or the snout, nose. These are the most vulnerable spots. A firm punch to the nose can sometimes cause a shark to retreat. Use whatever you have, a snorkel, a camera, a dive knife, even your bare fist. Make yourself appear formidable. Prove you are not an easy meal. Don't play dead. Unlike bears, playing dead does not work with sharks. They are predators, and playing dead simply makes their job easier. You must fight to survive. If a shark bites and latches on, don't give up. Continue to strike at its eyes, gills, and nose. Many survivors recount how fighting back vigorously caused the shark to release its grip. If, despite all precautions, you are attacked and bitten, immediate action is paramount. Get out of the water immediately. This is the absolute first priority. Bleeding in the water will attract more sharks and other marine predators. Do whatever it takes to get to shore or onto a boat. Apply direct pressure to the wound. Once out of the water, immediately apply firm, direct pressure to the wound. Use whatever you have, a shirt, a towel, a wetsuit, a surfboard leash, or even your bare hands. The goal is to stop the bleeding. Call 911 or get emergency medical help now. Time is critical. Rapid blood loss is the primary cause of death in shark attacks, not the initial bite itself. The faster you get professional medical attention, the higher your chances of survival and recovery. Remember, most shark bites are not fatal due to immediate tissue damage, but due to rapid blood loss if not controlled. Stay calm. Focus on getting out of the water and stopping the bleed.